Hey, what's up guys? Plasma Archer here.
And this is Hunter for Just Play.
And we are doing our very first speed drawing video featuring Venom. Your favorite character.
Yes, one of my favorite characters from the Marvel universe, both animated and so on and so forth. So, how long did it take you?
In real time, it took me almost an hour and a half to do the entire drawing of Venom's head.
And to color it in?
To color it in, I'd say roughly 30 minutes.
Damn!
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Damn, okay, yeah, she's very fast, very skilled. People, she's good. Alright.
I'm getting there.
You are very good. Like, I've seen other drawings that you've done. This is one of the first that you're going to do for the channel. But again,
yeah,
impressive nonetheless. So, here's my questions to you, since it's mostly your thing. When was the first time you saw Venom?
The first time?
The first time.
Oh my god. We're talking very early 90s when I used to watch Spiderman the animated series.
Old school. Yay.
Yeah, I've always thought that Venom is a very cool character. Like, despite his negative attributes. But specifically, you've mentioned there is a Detective Venom.
Yes, there's Agent Venom. There's
Agent Venom,
yeah. The Agent Venom is part of the new storylines that they're doing, and he's a superhero now. But before he was a villain, and people don't usually remember that. Well, the younglings, of course. The new ones, well, the old school fans, they know what's up. Right.
Let's say out of the entire Spider-Man universe, my favorite villain is definitely Venom.
For me, mine too. He brings in a personal factor, you know what I mean? Like, there's more stakes at play than other villains. Like, Green Goblin is a tough son of a bitch. Like, we all know that. But when it comes to Venom, he just does so much more damage. It's not just physical, but psychologically, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's Takumi's my favorite. And that is why one of the reasons I'm so happy that he is eventually going to get his own movie, although I'm not happy at the fact that Sony has their tiny little fucking hands on it. I'm not happy about that.
That's very unfortunate, and I'm not happy with the fact that they're gonna try to make Venom like Deadpool. There is no comedy to Venom.
And that's where I say you're kind of wrong. Okay, this is me going back to old school, because I completely forgot about this. In the original comics and the one video game that I was playing when I was a little kid, what's it called? It's Spider-Man, like game from the 90s, I think, for the PS1. Early 90s, or sorry, late 90s. And this was one of my favorite games ever, and he threw jokes. Okay. He was actually a jokester. He would mess with Peter Parker and start throwing jokes like, hey, Parker doesn't like being like fucking dropping in behind him and scaring him and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So are you curious about anything else about the entire process here?
Well, okay, so when it comes to the whole thing, the whole shebang, what was the hardest part to draw?
No lie, this is my very first time drawing Venom.
Okay.
It took me I'd say it took me about 3 attempts to at least get it right, but I'd say the hardest part was the mouth.
Really? Okay.
The gaping mouth of Venom. Everything else was very simple because I've drawn sharp teeth before. I've drawn monsters. I've drawn long tongues coming out of mouths. But something about Venom's mouth was very complex for me. I don't know.
It is complex. I'll tell you that, because it's like a snake mouth.
True. You know? Like, other artists make it seem very simple to draw, and as soon as I started drawing and recording at the same time, I messed up.
A few times. I'm like, nope, this is wrong. Let me start over until finally, this is the final product.
Yeah, the final product.
Alright, so here's my next question. Which version would you... Okay, if Sony came out with a funny version of Venom that was interesting at the same time...
Oh, God.
Would you go see it, or would you just boycott the whole movie just to say, Sony, fuck you?
Just out of sheer curiosity how Sony's gonna pull this off, I'll give it a chance.
Really?
Yeah.
Me, I'm boycotting the film. I'm sorry. Even if it's good, I'm boycotting the movie.
Although I wouldn't watch it in theaters. If anything, I would probably wait until it comes out in DVD or if it's featured in Netflix. But just out of sheer curiosity, I'll give it a chance and see how they pull off Venom. Because, honestly, Venom in Spider-Man 3 was just complete and utter garbage.
He was terrible. Like, again, he wasn't supposed to be one of the main characters in Spider-Man 3. He was supposed to be Vulture. They shoehorned him in, and that pissed me off. So, anyway, I am very happy with what you did. Like, it brings out the Venom that everybody loves.
And now I'm confident that these speed drawings will definitely help us out with the job, because speed drawings do get you a lot of views.
True. So anyway, thanks guys for tuning in.
This was Plasma Archer
and Hunter,
and signing off.
Peace.